What are the common themes people present in coaching? Wow, it's a long list. I can only give you a few that immediately pop to mind. The first one, I think, is where am I going? And as I've said before, one of the biggest questions we ask in coaching, who am I? Where am I going? What's important? These are kind of the core fundamental questions that go on. In a more grounded way, we often get questions such as, what are the next steps I need to take in my business? How do I lead and manage? How do I move, for example, as my business is growing, from being a small organisation that relies heavily on my skills as a leader through to me managing a delegatory framework where I have people doing what I used to love to do, but now I have to supervise them, oversee them, regulate their standards, monitor them, be the arbiter of what is good quality. So that really large question of transition comes out in coaching for many, many people. How do I manage that process? How do I give up the stuff that actually was my meat and drink and formed the basis of who I am and my professional and personal standing? And how do I move to becoming something else, something that's developed into the leadership and corporate world that may be not what attracted me to what I do at first? Other decisions that come up are, is this the right fit for me? Am I in the right business? Is what I'm doing in the right direction? How does what I do align with the goals and personal hopes that I have? I talk a lot about personal alignment. Personal alignment is critical. What we do externally in the world of business has to align with what we feel internally, and that's absolutely critical if we're going to have any sense of fulfillment, meaning and happiness long term. Again, this is another variant of how coaching can actually benefit mental health. So that alignment is absolutely critical, and it comes up in various ways. People present in various ways. And the final thought on what comes up regularly is, where do I go from here? I've made it, but where do I go beyond that? I've been successful, but somehow that's not as fulfilling for me as I'd hoped. So what is the next challenge? And within that, how do I put this down and do something different in life? That might be something philanthropic. That might be something to do with retirement. So a lot of the questions that come up are about how to get there. And many of the questions are equally about, where do I go after that?